There are a few files that do not have a place within Photoshop Elements to load them, nor can they be loaded through the preset manager. They have to be dropped directly into the preset folders, and these files are shapes and also the styles that work with the shape toolbar. That's covered under the styles tutorial if you want to go watch that video. But to install shapes, it's really easy. The preset folders can be found in a similar place in both XP and Vista. And if you would just copy this path here, I'm going to right click and copy. Then I'm going to open my computer. I'm working in Vista, but it works the same way in XP. I'm going to right click and paste that path in there, and then I'm going to go in here and manually change it to my version of Photoshop Elements. That X I'm going to change to a 7 since I'm working in 7. I'm going to hit the arrow, and I'm now in the preset folder. You'll see there are brushes and other things that are covered under the other tutorial, but here is custom shapes. If you click on that and just simply drop your .csh files into this folder, and I have some Action FX arrows that I've already dropped in here, and down here are the default files that came with Photoshop Elements, so you might want to be careful not to accidentally delete those if you decide to remove some files. So you just drop them in there, and then when you start Photoshop Elements, click on the Shapes button, this drop down arrow, and then the flyout arrow, and you'll see them installed. It's as easy as that. However, you want to be careful how many extra files you put in here, because it will bog down the computer and cause it to take longer to load. That's where this program, let me get to it, comes in handy. It's the preset viewer from Tumasoft, and I've given a link for it in my written tutorial. And this is great. I have some other videos around the site that show how to use this, and you can actually view them from here. You can actually export them as PNG files and bring them in that way and never install them in Photoshop Elements, or you can temporarily install them simply by right-clicking on the name, and now you'll see it went to my Photoshop Elements, and when I click on this down arrow, you'll see them temporarily installed here and ready to use. And so this program is really great because it keeps you from manually putting all those shape files in there and bogging down Photoshop Elements when it begins to open. And so that is about it with regard to shapes, and ask if you have any questions.